legendary inventor Nikola Tesla was lounging around his laboratory with his good friend Samuel Clemens, also known as the famed writer Mark Twain. The two had a long-standing relationship, and Twain, who was notoriously fascinated with science and technology, was a regular visitor at Tesla's laboratory. By this point in his life, Twain was, as Tesla described, in the worst shape, suffering from a variety of distressing and dangerous ailments. Thus, on this particular afternoon, Tesla suggested that Twain try out a new invention he'd been working on, a mechanical oscillator which sent vibrations through the body at various frequencies. Twain agreed and stepped onto Tesla's machine. At the end of the process, Twain suddenly leapt up and rushed to the toilet with terrible diarrhea. Despite this, Twain would continue to use the machine daily for almost 2 months, at the end of which he had, in the words of Tesla, regained his old vigor and ability of enjoying life to the fullest extent. This was, in fact, exactly what Tesla had expected, the same results Tesla and his assistants had achieved during their experimentation with the invention. As Tesla described in his records, I stepped on the platform and the vibrations imparted to it by the machine were transmitted to my body. The sensation experienced was as strange as agreeable, and I asked my assistants to try. They did so and were mystified and pleased like myself. But a few minutes later, some of us who had stayed longer on the platform felt an unspeakable and pressing necessity which had to be promptly satisfied. And then the stupendous truth dawned upon me. When I began to practice with my assistant's mechanical therapy, we used to finish our meals quickly and rush back to the laboratory. We suffered from dyspepsia and various stomach troubles, biliousness, constipation, flatulence, and other disturbances, all natural results of such irregular habit. But only after a week of application, during which I improved the technique and my assistants learned how to take the treatment to their best advantage, all these forms of sickness disappeared as by enchantment, and for nearly 4 years, while the machine was in use, we were all in excellent health. Tesla described this discovery and invention as his greatest contribution to human well-being, a bold statement for an inventor on the level of Nikola Tesla. Throughout the rest of his life, he would use his oscillation machine to treat people with a wide variety of health problems, from constipation to cardiovascular disease, injuries and infections, sleep disorders, and hormonal imbalances. But what exactly was it that he had discovered? As Tesla himself said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration."